Hello, Idora Alpha here, and welcome back to Factorio Space Age. So, in the last episode, we landed on Aquilo, and the last episode, we got like some basic stuff started on Aquilo, right? I have some nuclear reactors, I have some ice production over here, and we're also making a bit of solid fuel, which I'm basically just thinking because the production of ammonia is a bit high compared to how much we need to actually make ice platforms, right? And between episodes, I've also made some changes, so let me just go through that before we actually get into what I want to do this episode. But I have made a bit of an ice sink over here, right? So I have two recyclers facing each other, and I have this combinator over here that's checking for the amount of ice on the belts if it goes above 100, which is, I think, like enough to, like, not really, like, fill up the entire belt, but, like, maybe up to here or something. I'm not entirely sure. Roughly around that. And also, if we have less than 24,000 ammonia in this tank over here, right? So if you don't have enough ammonia, and like we have too much ice, it's gonna sink the ice, right? And over here I have the opposite, where I have, if it has less than 24,000, no, if it has more than 24,000 ammonia, if it has too much ammonia, and it has not enough ice, it'll start sinking the ammonia by turning it into solid fuel and then burning it, basically. And as you can see, like, this tank is already at 24k, so it is getting more ammonia than it needs. So it is occasionally, like, sinking a bunch of ammonia by turning it into solid fuel and burning it, right? And I think the system is generating quite a bit of power just through that itself. And because that, like, our nuclear reactors aren't, like, running that much, I think if I press P and check, yeah, within the last hour, we've only used, like, 2 uranium fuel cells, right? So that's not too bad, given that I can just keep shipping in more from Novice. That's pretty decent. I also set up the rocket silo over here, and this is just like getting all the stuff that it needs to actually build rockets, right, from the hub. And the only thing we're going to be sending from Aquilo is mostly going to be the science packs, right? So for the time being, that's totally fine. That's good enough. However, I think we need to get around to actually making more lithium, because like the one thing we need to make like most things, including like Aquila science, is lithium, and that needs a bit of a fancy workflow, right? I guess a bit of a fancy production chain. So let me like tell you guys what I mean by that. So to make lithium, we need holmium plates, which we need to ship in from Fulgora, lithium brine, which we can harvest here, right? And ammonia, which we get from the seawater by using this process. We get ammoniacal solution, and we can split into ice and ammonia, right? So the rate at which this happens is this makes 100 ammonia per second. Meanwhile, this only consumes like 5. So one of these can handle like 20 of these roughly. But then if you were to use that ice, right, we can also turn that into ice platforms as a sink. And if you're turning into ice platforms, we're basically going to be using, I think, 1 ice to 8 ammonia. It's a 1:8 ratio, which means like with 10 ice being made, we can use up like 80 ammonia and have 20 ammonia left over, right? So if I was to use that 20 ammonia to make this stuff over here, right, that's gonna be roughly, I think, like, yeah, 4 of these, right? We can run 4 cryogenic plants, kinda. So that's kind of the ratio we have going, but I'll probably do something like I'm doing over here, where if I have too much of one thing, I'll have like a sink that gets rid of it or something, right? So let's get around to that by building that, I guess, right? The other things we want to do are, well, we can make solid fuel to also sink ammonia if you have too much ammonia, right? But I don't think we're gonna have too much ammonia here. I think it's gonna be like the too much ice situation, right? If you have too much ice, I'll have this make ice platforms to sink the ice. And I'll make sure that we have leaving like a certain amount of ammonia in the system, maybe. Something along those lines. We also can use that ammonia and lithium with fluorine, I think, to make a fluoroketone, right? Which is also going to be another use for ammonia, but I think I'm going to make them separate. I'm not going to make like ammonia in one place and distribute it everywhere, right? Because that sounds like a pain in the butt. So I'm just going to make like small enclosed systems. Okay, let me just deconstruct all this because I want the no, cryogenic labs? What are they called? Not cryogenic labs. Cryogenic plants. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and start building that, right? We have our lithium brine up here. I have 3 wells up here. Oh, also, no, there isn't more up here, but down here, there's more fluorine down here if we need more fluorine. Right now, we only have 1 well, I guess, over here, right? But it should be fine for now. So, I have boop, this over here. Ooh, you know what? It makes more sense to have it be like that. Wait, no. That's a mess. Okay. And I need this over here. Hmm. Let's see. How do we want to take this? Right? We can take it down from here. And then build it over here, is what I was thinking maybe. I don't want to have to expand too much right away. But let's see. Because I have quite a lot of platform. I think I have like 1,000-ish platform. Let me just like kind of flatten out this area a little bit, right? And see how much platform this uses up. There we go. Right, the oil wells. Let me just like flatten this area out too. Why not? Just to make things a bit neater, right? There we go. Maybe over here too. Oh. So, that's not too bad. We have like a huge chunk of area over here, right? Oh, I don't need these anymore. I took about all the solar and accumulators, right? Because I don't think we really need solar power given how little power solar actually produces on Aquila, right? So, I want to set it up over here, within range of like these substations perhaps? How much platform do I have? I have a lot of platform actually. Tempted to just like make more. Well, more space up here, right? How far can you reach? Yeah, what if you like build it within reach of like this whole thing? Oh, that's gonna use up most of my platform. I mean, that's fine. Okay, we have a bit more reach with power. Maybe up to here. That's correct, right? Something like that, perhaps? Okay, that used up all of my ice platform. Blah, blah. Most of my ice platform, but we'll get more. We'll get plenty more. And I'm only gonna set up one lab to make ammonia up there for now. So, oh, I keep calling them labs. They're cryogenic plants. Perfect. So here's the whatchamacallit, lithium brine, right? Put that over here for now. I guess we'll put like a heat pipe over here then. And so let's say I put one plant here for now. I'm not gonna put it next to that quite yet, the heat pipe quite yet. But let's say we're making we need to make ammonia first, right? So we're making ammonia first, let's say. And then I kind of want to have the ammonia being put in a tank first, and then distributed, right? So what if we have an underground pipe like that, right? Or something? And then over here, I want to have a tank for ammonia. The stinky thing about the tanks for ammonia and stuff is that, like, you end up with it kind of having the exit on that side, right? So that kind of sucks. And then, wait, what if I do this and then... Okay, so let's say we have lithium there and ammonia here or something, right? And then let's put like a plant here which is making this. Okay, okay. And then you just need the plates, right? And I said like one of these could support like 4 of these roughly. And that would make like 2 lithium per second. Is that like worth anything? Is 2 lithium decent enough to run anything? Let me see how much we need for this. 0.2? Okay, okay. And to make... What else do we need to make? I guess we just need lithium for like lithium plates and stuff, right? Which... This needs 0.1 lithium plate. Not too bad. Oh, whoops. Now, can I have a design where this is on both sides? But where would the holmium plate be, right? I guess is the question. That's like the tricky part about building stuff here, honestly. The holmium plate. Hmm. Okay, let's figure that out first, right? Let's say we have two side by side like this. I could even probably put them adjacent to each other. There's no harm in that, right? And this is going to be all solids on this side, but the floor for like the solids is really, really low. So I could just use like longhand inserters and put heat pipes in between, I think, right? So let's say I have like one putting things... one picking stuff up and then one putting stuff down, right? And then I also need like two belts in that case, so... I'm gonna use underground belts just because it's easier to manage. Oh wait, I guess I had to put this one here. Something like that, right? I guess that's not too bad. I'd have to put down more substations though, I think. But if I do this, I should be able to have like heat pipes. Let me just like simulate where I want the heat pipes, right? If I put the heat pipes like something like that, I guess? Oh wait, that would be another... Maybe if I have the heat pipes on the other side, like here-ish? That way they aren't on the other side of the underground belt either, right? But then if you put it another underground belt, then they're gonna need more. Maybe we centralize this. Wait, let me try that. So if I have... two over here. Two over here. Something like that. And something like this on this side. Oh, wait, that's actually accidentally I've come up with a decent idea, I think. What if... take from here, put them back down here or something? The ice is kind of making it really hard to see. It would not reach, like, the next, like, cryo plant, right? Yeah, it won't reach the next cryo plant is the problem, I guess. Unless I flip this. Put two belts over here, perhaps? Now this way it can reach the next cryo plant, right? And be in the correct position? Yeah. Could this like reach the next cryo plant and be in the correct position too? Here? Wait, where does it need to be? Like, I think it needs to be like here, right? There has to be a better way to tile this. I don't know why I'm trying to like scale this so much, but... oh. But yeah, if we do this though, I can have a heat pipe over here. And then another heat pipe. Oh, it can't be over here. Like that, kinda? And then we can have the main heat pipe over here, I guess? Does that make sense? Sure, let's go with that. So, if I were to place a second one over here, and then if I want to do the same thing over here, right? It's not that hard. I could just have them be like around here. So I could tile more of them here, but for now, I think I might just go with 4, perhaps? The next thing we kind of want is... Wait, I didn't put one of these down. Oh, I don't have a substation on this side. No! That's where the substation goes? Oh, that's so awkward. Hmm. I don't like that. Because then we can't fit more than two between, like, substations, right? Hmm. I could put, like, I need a design where it's, like, 3. That would be the perfect, like, size, right? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna redesign this, and I'll be right back. I don't want to, like, take too much time just spending a billion hours designing this, right? So I'll be right back after I finish designing this bit. Yeah. Okay, I'm back, and I think this should be a relatively tileable setup, probably. I made it, like, yeah, 3 cryogenic plants on each block, right? I'm gonna try and flip this and put it up here as well. So if I want to do that, I need to kind of have it be like, oh, oh, I mixed up the liquids. I mixed up the fluids a little bit. Okay, I need to be over here, I guess, for now. So I can just pop that down. And the next bit of this is like, these fluids. I thought like this was the other fluid, right? So, if you're doing that, if I flip this, right? Yeah, it's not gonna line up, right? So what I think I need to do, if I do that, I'm gonna have to just redo these pipes a little bit. So let me get around to that real quick. Oh, we don't have enough ice for the top, do we? That's why we took all the ice when we rebuilt it. Okay, let me just go pick up more ice. We have ice platforms for sure. There we go, 123 and 150. Perfect. So, if I use this, I should be able to have all these pipes lined up now. So this is gonna be the lithium stuff, right? So I want that to be here. Yeah, something like that. And then this is gonna be this liquid over here. So I guess this doesn't have to be like that. It could just be something like that. And this needs to go up to there. And I just need to connect these pipes now. Last one here. Oh no, I messed up. I messed up. Okay, so I was thinking of having them like cross over, right? Like that, by having an underground pipe over here. But that would not obviously work because like this heat pipe's in the way. The heat pipe is really messing with my designs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to control X this. And move it down 1. And that should basically work. Try not to use too much concrete if I don't need to. Should be okay. So, let me get rid of this holmium. Yeah, have it. Ooh, okay, so now these pipes will connect, but I need to control X this whole dealie over here too. And move this up by 1, like up to here. And I guess this needs like a heat pipe. I'm just gonna connect it right now, because the thing about heat pipes, right? The second you connect them, they start to drain heat from your system and even out with the rest of your system. So if you put too many heat pipes down at once, it's gonna like tank your heat in your base, and then your power generation's not gonna work right. So to be careful about how many like heat pipes you're connecting at once, basically. And then I'm gonna have enough power, so I need to put down another one of these. Luckily, the substations don't need heat, so we're all good here. There we go. And for these pipes, right, what I need to do here is this needs to connect here, this needs to connect there, and this needs to connect there. Same thing over here for the ammonia, right? Mm-hmm. And this should connect there, and this should connect there. Whoops. There we go. So, now I need to connect the heat pipes to all these pipes, I guess. So I need one over here for sure. I need one here. I guess it should be like that. Okay. Probably just do that for here. Something like that, perhaps? Ooh, I guess that's not gonna be covered. I don't want to place too many heat pipes. Oh yeah, that's gonna become an issue if this is gonna cross over, right? Ah, but now it's fine. Yeah, that's concrete that we don't need here. That's concrete we kind of don't need. Over here. I guess I need to put one here for sure. And if you put one here, that should be good enough, right? Yeah, that seems good. Kinda. Let me just remove this. That's pretty much the same, isn't it? Okay. For the time being, that's fine. Wait, are these frozen? Oh, I had alt turned off. There we go. So, these should be able to function almost now. The next thing I kind of need is... Oh, no. So the holmium, right? I need to send it up as well. To do that, I need to kind of go through this area over here, right? Can it jump over here? It can. How do I split the holmium here? One idea is to just put an insert over here, but that's gonna... Maybe I'll just put an inserter to move the holmium over. It's easier that way. There we go. Okay. It's not like super space efficient, but... eh. So that should be fine. They're all getting holmium, right? They all have holmium. The next thing is... Wait, what? Oh! I forgot! This doesn't move down! Right! This pipe didn't move down, even though I moved everything else down. True. So I guess we should probably just do this then. Oh, wrong thing. I need a pipe. We don't need that pipe either, I think. Yeah, when you like shift everything, if your heat pipes don't shift like as well, it kind of becomes a mess, doesn't it? So, these don't use ice, so I want them to only use ammonia, right? So I'm gonna actually put a pump over here. So they're only gonna get ammonia if the ammonia we have in here is greater than a certain amount, right? If ammonia is greater than let's say like 4,000. Let's leave at least like 4,000 ammonia in here, right? If ammonia is greater than 4,000, then you can receive some ammonia. I have this over here with offshore pump. Where's offshore pumps? Oh, there they are. I want an offshore pump like here, I guess, right? Well, I need it to be here-ish, I think. Oh, one back. There we go. And then I can just have this go like that. Connect here. Perfect. So now you're making ammonia and you're also making ice. The ice we need to get rid of though, right? The ice is the stinky bit over here. And to do that, I need to Hmm. I was thinking of having it over here, all the ice, things, right? So what if I had... Hmm. A fast insetter would be nice, for sure, but, like, I don't have anywhere for it to output stuff, right? I could have, like, a bunch of regular insetters over here. Because this is gonna make stuff, like, really fast. Also, I could put a lot of speed modules in here, but now I'm gonna put 2 efficiency modules in each one. I don't know if you want productivity modules. But for now, let's put some efficiency modules. And the ice sink, right? I could technically just, like, use recyclers to sink all the ice. That is, like, a decent way of doing it, I think. Hmm. Just have, like, a recycler here and a recycler... Well, like, a recycler here. And a recycler here. Oh no! That needs heat! Fine. But that's kind of a waste of ice, right? I think? Hmm. Let me figure something out. That is, like, an easy way to do it, I guess. But, okay, I wanna be right back. I'm gonna try and, like, set up an ice sink over here using... basically to make ice platforms. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So, I made 3 assembly machine 3s with 2 efficiency and speed modules. So, they're roughly consuming enough ice to make... to consume, like, 10 ice per second, which is what this is producing right now. So, this should be making 100 ammonia per second now. And... like, from that 100 ammonia per second, these should be consuming, I think, what would that be, like 60 plus like 18, so it's like 20, like 80 ammonia per second. So we should have 20 ammonia per second left over, which should be going to the cryogenic plants, right? So this should be enough to run like 4 cryogenic plants, but it should be okay, I think, for now. I am tempted to just put a bunch of speed modules in here, because we can probably have a bunch of speed modules and be fine, I think. I don't think we could just put productivity modules in here, but I don't think I need productivity modules for the cryogenic plant, right? So I might just, like, dump a bunch of speed modules in here, which makes it run significantly faster, but it's gonna have a few issues. Oh, also, I sent bog water to Gleba to pick up some stack inserters, right? What are you waiting for right now? Oh, request satisfied. No, I want this to be... all requests satisfied. There we go. That way I can put a stack inserter over here to empty this out faster than these 2 bulk inserters can, right? It's harder to put more inserters than this, unfortunately, because of how the heat pipes and stuff are laid out. So this should be okay for now, I think. I had to, like, squirrel some of the heat pipes around too, but it's not too bad, right? I put 2 recyclers at the end over here too, to basically sink all the ice that does get through. But this is making us more as well now. I could technically just, like, put a bunch of speed modules in here. I might do that, I think. To keep up with, like, all the ice this is gonna be making, right? Hopefully that's a bit better. Yeah. It's not too bad, right, I think? And I'll just, like, sink all the rest of the ice. I think this is, like, consuming almost, like, 15 ice per second. This is making 27, though. But can't put it on the belts fast enough. So getting the stack inserters would be really nice for that. Yeah, we'll wait till bog water gets back here, right? So this, on the other hand, is making lithium now. So the lithium output is not, like, sorted out properly. So let me do that if I can. Boop. This way, I guess. And then from here, how do you want to take the lithium? This way? That way? I could take it, like, to the left and smelt it in that direction, I guess. We might want to do that, maybe. around here or something. Do I not have enough underground belts? I think I don't. I've been using a lot of underground belts for this base, obviously, because, you know, we need to like, run all the heat pipes. That's why I brought so many underground belts to begin with. But there we go. You need a heat pipe over here. Oh, I don't need heat pipes over here. So I kind of want to bring both of these down maybe here for now. So what if I just put like a underground over here? If we want to expand this, I'll rethink where these belts are going, or like I'll redo them. But for the time being, this isn't too shabby, hopefully. Oh, right. This is gonna be a bit awkward. You know what? Just do that. And then for this, I want regular belt. So up to here, perhaps. There we go. Even if we can't go underneath space and stuff, we can still go underneath this ocean apparently, so that's interesting. Okay, so we have lithium over here. I do need to smelt this lithium. And to smelt the lithium, we kind of want electric furnaces, right? So if I have the lithium belt there, I could have the electric furnace like here, I think? This shouldn't be too complicated because we don't have that many like input. Now, wait. If I did this... Ooh. What if I did this? I had this be an underground, so that we can run a heat pipe over there. Yeah, and then I can just tile this, right? Oh, I do want to put productivity modules in you. This is a good spot to put productivity modules, I think. So, how many are we consuming right now? That's like 0.5. That's like 1.5. 3 of these make 1.5. So we kind of want more furnaces, I think. What if I put a bunch over here? The oil well here is kind of annoying, but... And then I put split over here. And just have this left. Perfect. As for the heat pipe, I think I can just connect this here. Why not? Now on that side we need an output obviously, so let's do something about that too. Well, I should probably use underground here too. You know what? I'll do like the same thing we're doing on that side, so... Something like that, and then have... Ideally I'd like the heat pipe between those, I guess? Yeah, that one's gonna be a bit messed up. Let's do that instead. Like, it doesn't need to be like super tileable after all, cause I'm not gonna be expanding this right away. Plus these oil wells are in the way, so that's my excuse. Heat pipe over here. Sure, let's do that. Why not? So jank, but it's fine. If it works, right? So I need it over here. Over here. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Actually. Ah, what do I do over here then? They're not gonna... Like, if I put it over here, I guess... Wait! Wait, no. I don't even need to do that. Wait, I can just do this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Since it's diagonal, it'll work. And then I just need like something like that. Perfect. Yeah, because like the diagonals will get. I keep forgetting about the diagonals. That's all functional, right? Mm-hmm. I can just take this where I need it to go now. I'll leave it at that for now. Let's make us lithium plates. Let me just put this lithium in here too. And these all have productivity modules, right? They do. Perfect. And that is consuming... It's like 0.25 times 12, so that's 3 per second, I think? If I module this up, it'll be... I can, like, probably get double the output with half the number of electric furnaces. Or something along those lines, probably. But I think it's okay for now. Because, like, 3 lithium per second isn't too bad for what we need, right? Okay, so the next step of this process, is to use the lithium to basically make... Well, we need... Oh, we need the raw lithium to make fluoroketone as well? Okay, so that's gonna be something else. Raw lithium's over here. I guess I can take the raw lithium from the end of this belt, I guess, right? That's not the best way of extracting the raw lithium from the system. Or I could turn these around and take the raw lithium like from here and have it go like somewhere, right? I might actually do that. You know what? Let's do that. So take these apart, rotate these, and have the raw lithium go this way. Perfect. And then I'll use that with the fluorine down here to make ketone or whatever it's called, right? Okay. For the time being, though, I'm going to put a cut here. I'll be back in the next episode. In the next episode, we'll set up fluoroketone. But yeah, if you like the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!